All right, everybody. I've been informed. It's time for these Wily wars to end. So let's send it on over to the Blacktastic. In a moment, in just a little tiny moment. Ooh, the suspense is terrible. I hope it'll last. Ooh. We got ourselves $100 from Corduroy, saying simply, let's give that Halo bonus game, oh yes, later tonight, no need to dilly-dally, for the low, low price of $77,777.77. You can see that bonus game of Halo Infinite later tonight. And let me tell you, it'll be a much more better experience than a few episodes of a certain series that was streaming not so long ago. We're currently halfway to get into Halo Infinite. Let's put a dent in that, shall we? Let's go. And now we are ready. Bobby the Blacktastic is going to be taking us through the Mega Man Wily Wars. Stream is yours, my friend. Let's go.
Hello, everybody here and everybody watching at home. Welcome back to Summer Games Done Quick 2022, and we're keeping it on rocking with the Mega Man block. And we had a bid war for the first, Mega Man 2 or 3, and for some reason I decided to keep it open till the very end, aka this spot. So iggyzig, yes. I need you to tell me the results.
I just want to thank everybody who contributed in this bid war, raising over $7,000 for MSF. Thank you so much. And today, the people have spoken, and they want you. They want to see some good wood. You're running Mega Man 2!
Oh!
Yay!
What was the difference in that in that bid war?
Currently less than $200.
Wow.
Right down to the wire, all the way down.
Wow.
Woo!
Well, y'all are absolutely fantastic. we were really pining for Mega Man 3 there, but people do want to see some 2. It is a really, really great game, and this is a really great adaptation for the Wily Wars. So let's get right into it from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Good luck, have fun, my man.
Thank you very much, everybody, and you.
Oh yeah, hi, I'm here.
You want to introduce yourself?
No.
Why?
Just play the game.
Okay. I'm playing it. So welcome to Mega Man The Wily Wars. This is double the bits, as you can plainly see. There's going to be a lot of differences, a lot of similarities between the two. But first, I'm going to be taking control by doing this knockback canceling. Since you only have one button that actually pauses the gameplay in this for Sega Genesis, the only way that you can pause is bringing up the weapon wheel. So if I have any shots out at the same time, I actually cannot open up that menu. And again, there's just going to be a whole bunch of different things with Mega Man The Wily Wars and NES. That's why I have adef here. Adef is a classic Mega Man runner enthusiast. And
I already have a question.
Yeah.
I already have a question. So in Mega Man 2 on the NES, there's that thing where you can pause and freeze Mega Man's momentum in the air and then move to the right. I kind of saw you do damage cancels here with the pause. Is it similar?
It's a little bit similar, yeah. It's just a lot slower since I guess in NES you'd be using select instead of the start button, right?
Right, sure.
Mm-hmm. And since this is actually built on the 3 Mega Man games that were faithfully recreated in this, since they were kind of created on the same engine, you can actually take advantage of that knockback canceling in Mega Man 3. It makes a lot of the segments incredibly easier to navigate.
Sweet.
But speaking of navigation, we're here with Airman. This is a familiar first stage for a lot of Mega Man 2 runners, but this is going to be pretty cut and dry here. Airman, we will have to buster him down. Now, the invulnerability frames of the bosses are noticeably longer, so you won't be seeing much more of a quick mash to get him out, but more of a rhythmic tapping and just making sure that we hit every single pellet.
I like this pattern.
I do too.
Hey, let's go.
I do too. All right, there's going to be a whole bunch of downtime while we scroll through some text, while we grab an item. So iggyzig, if you want to hit us with a couple donations.
Love to hear it. We got $15 from Bruno Fightmaster saying Mega Man hype. One of my favorite blocks each year. So as always, I will donate for Everlasting Peace. Donation goes to Reader's Choice. Oh, thank you so much. We're seeing a giant orange head. We also got ourselves $25 from Petty saying, good luck on the run, Bobby. I'm sure the entire brigade has got your back.
Thank you, thank you. Let's get one more.
Yeah, absolutely. We got Knox with $100 saying best of luck to Bobby during his Wily Wars run. There we go.
Shout outs to Knox.
Shout outs. Did you know that, this is actually true, you can actually follow Bobby on Twitch for free? Twitch.tv/theblacktastic.
Oh boy. But first, you might want to donate to, a couple of these causes right here.
Oh yeah, we got some great incentives open.
Oh, and also that bonus game. We want to get Halo Infinite actually met. So,
Yes.
That's my runner's choice. If you want to, be part of my brigade and rally behind that cause, and put all of your donations toward in that Halo Infinite. So we got our item 2 here. We're gonna be using the item 2 for the most of this platforming segment. We can use it to travel across great distances, and we can skip these little auto-scroll platforms right here. Yeah, we kind of get the items in a pretty different way, other than as compared to NES, and that's probably what's gonna be the bulk of this commentary. Just kind of comparing the two, because
yeah,
I mean we've seen Mega Man 2 here at GDQ
many times,
time and time again, in many different forms.
So I actually have a question about that. So obviously you said this is a very faithful recreation, and I know that is true. And obviously we have items 1, 2, and 3 through this run. Do they behave exactly the same as they do in the original game, or are there small variations?
There is a slight different behavior in the placement of item 2. I have to place it pretty perfectly if I'm trying to get it to exit the screen, so I can conserve on that item energy.
Sure.
But anything else like item 1 and 3 are pretty faithful, and then there's still the thing where you can't open up your weapon menu when you have those items out on a screen. So you gotta be really careful in the end game stages. Wily 4, you
Sure.
This is basically based off of Rockman or Mega Man hard mode.
Yeah, I was just about to ask, because the Crashman took 3 hits there.
Yep. Iggyzig. Let's hear it.
Well, how about this one? We have a $10,000 donation from the Yeti. They say, hey, y'all, Yeti here, longtime viewer, longtime donator. Greetings from SUDQ 2022. We just wanted to drop our next donation during the Blacktastic's Big Sega Man run. So far, with the support of everyone's orders, we have raised $50,000 for Doctors Without Borders. Thank you for your orders. We couldn't do this without you. Wishing the best of luck to our friend Bobby on his run. We will save a Yeti combo for you in the library. Thank you, Yeti.
A lot of interactive gaming going on in my channel, and thank you very much to the Yeti for that big drop of a donation. We got Quick Man here. You get all these, little pasta noodles of doom, but you get to.
All right, Bobby.
What? What do you want? What do you want me to call?
I don't know. Lasers, perhaps.
I said of doom.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know. Yours is better. Sorry. Defer to the runner. Sorry.
There is not really anything much going on here. I am switching to air because there is a little bit of a limitation in how quickly you can get normal buster shots out. You can't really mash as conventionally as you can in NES. There's a little bit of a cooldown. It doesn't really apply to many more weapons other than that, but as you can see, we are going to be using some alternatives for the parts where we have to usually mash. The air is definitely being mashed out, but for some reason, the buster shot just got a little bit weak in this version.
Okay, so that definitely was. Bobby jumped over the gap and then paused at the zenith of his jump, and then was able to cross a gap that typically you would not be able to cross.
Yes.
So for sure, that is in the video game.
All right, let's see about this. Yep.
Yeah, that's classic. Classic.
1, 2. At least we can get a triple stack here, and then we'll probably have to go through it again. Hey.
Yeah, Quick Man, notoriously the most annoying robot master. He loves to do this thing where he doesn't want to die, which is weird. But
that's definitely one constant is the kind of jank AI or behavior of Quick Man.
Yeah,
it's
for sure.
Really, really hard to react to. iggyzig, you have another couple donations for us.
A couple you sure have. We got $25 from Cannon Swift. They are vibing. Their comment reads the energy and hype during this Mega Man block. Yes, indeed. Thank you, everybody, for being so amazing out there. We also got ourselves $50 from Sue. Says simply, "Oh no, Michio!" We're currently at $1,098 out of 5,000 for the Yakuza Like a Dragon giant orange head mode. Let's make it happen, everybody. Keep getting those donations put towards that incentive, people.
Please, because Froob is one of my good friends that I actually met overseas, and he came here to do his thing, and I want y'all to treat him with the utmost of great hospitality and all for him, having traveled all the way over here to show off such a great display of Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Also, can I just say,
What's up?
the Metal Man background is one of my favorite NES backgrounds, and this does it such justice. It looks so good. I can't wait to see Heat Man.
Heat Man's is good. Flash Man is probably like one of my favorites. It's like one of the most like Sega Genesis looking stages in the Wily Wars. But yeah, the arrangement of this, double the bits, and this is a really, really good port. But this was actually like handed off by like a B team of Capcom. Like the creator actually didn't really have much influence in it besides drawing the box art. So
wow.
For given what little tools that they had, adding on some original content, which Inafune actually designed, this is a really, really great package. You can actually play this through a lot of the Sega Genesis Mini actually has a whole Wily Wars in it, and you can play the full game as if you actually could not, and I'm just gonna go ahead and e-tank right here. I actually could not way back in '94, where we didn't really get any hardware copies of Mega Man: The Wily Wars. It was actually distributed through the Sega Channel, and the Sega Channel was a little bit convoluted and a lot expensive for its time. So if you wanted to play the Wily Wars back then, you had to have a Sega Genesis. You had to have the the old cart. You had to have an internet connection. You had to have a Sega channel subscription and an activation fee. It was over $100 to play this game back then, and that was absolutely wild. But now it's on easier forms of media. There's been cartridges out there for shout outs to Retrobit for handing this off to me, but. Really, really good. Just look
at
the...
Oh my god!
No bitrate vomit.
A Bubble Man stage that doesn't destroy the stream?
Nope.
This is so exciting. This is also my favorite classic Mega track. I love Bubble Man.
Oh, absolutely. So, yeah, for those that are watching in 480p at home, you're welcome.
Yes.
But yeah, even the sprite work is probably the most the highlight out of this entire because just look at the underground.
Look at those graphics. Look at those graphics. Man, Sega Genesis does, I'm telling you.
Genesis does. That's what I'm saying. And like we were saying in the interview, these are actually really, really good game categories to get into. If you just want something simple, hold right, and having to react, not a lot of RNG. Mega Man 1, Mega Man 2 for the Sega Genesis are pretty, at home for you.
You know what would have been funny, Bobby?
What's up?
If you opened the incentive for Mega Man 2 versus 3, and then you asked, which one are we going to do, and then you just played 1 instead?
Oh, I actually got bullied out of my top time spot in 1 by good old Cool Kid right there.
Well, the big boy gets what the big boy wants.
Absolutely. There's actually been recent developments in this game where there's a lot of out of bound tricks with the magnet beam, and there's a couple of task tricks in 2 and 3 as well. But it's incredibly like I was saying, almost fresh even. I'm about to die.
No, you're not.
Very cool.
No, you're not. Woo! The range on that was...
Que locuro. All right, iggyzig, would you like to read us off a couple donations, please?
Would love to. We got Mega Man Master X with a $10 donation saying, happy to see the Mega Block. Happy to see Bobby rocking the Wily Wars with blast processing. Donation to Runner's Choice. Thank you. And we also got Mad Balmer with $100. Says simply, Bobby told me to. Black Brigade, represent. Thank you.
Shout outs to the Brigade. Y'all know who you are. Get the vibes in the chat. Look at this stage.
Yo.
That is are we in Sonic 2.5?
We're seeing some parallax. This is uncharted territory.
Mm-hmm. It's super incredible. How they just remade everything with a little bit of flair. We're gonna be seeing some differing strategies here as well. Just taking the air because I can't actually conventionally mash. But we're gonna get through it. We only have a couple of changes of weapons throughout the entire stage. And we're just cruising. Iggy, you have a couple more donations to read out, actually?
I certainly do. We got $50 from Mr. Game and Shout.
Hey.
This has got a comfy seat in the audience. My man Bobby on stage. And one of the best soundtracks in gaming on that funky Genesis synth. It doesn't get better than this, y'all. Thank you so much, Game and Shout.
Thank you very much. Just want to make a quick point. I was doing some bunny hopping in the top platforms there. But it's actually kind of useful. It's a little bit difficult, but that's how you want to retain your walk speed, or else when you land, you'll actually get that sticky floor.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of a nip here. I'm just holding up so that he can just run into me, and I don't have to do a thing.
So you've been talking about being unable to quote unquote conventionally mash. I know the Sega Genesis, so I didn't grow up with a Genesis. The controller frightens me. But it has, the button layout makes no sense. What buttons are being used and what aren't? Because clearly, you don't need all 6 face buttons, right, for this game. So what is and
this
is
a
not
straight
being used?
3-button game. So A, B, C, you're jumping, you're shooting your menu. You actually have, I bind it to C, and obviously there's start to bring up the weapon menu.
Sure.
But they, you still can't do any select NES knockback.
Right.
With that. But yeah, it's only a 3-button game. Well, yeah.
For all intents and purposes.
For all intents and purposes.
Oh, the Heatman background. I'm excited.
Right, coming up as Heatman, I'm going to be using some very different strats here. Again, we had a lot of developments in the routing. There have been a couple of diligent tassers that have been, timing things out. So I'm going to switch to Flash Stopper here. And the things that, the little, I was going to call them eddies. I don't know what they're called. But those enemies will not appear. I could just keep, doing the jump thing. Doing the jump thing. Now I wanted to switch to item 2, the jet. I have to be really, really careful. Yep, here we go. So that was a little bit bad because it expended some of my meter. So I have to do a little. Oh no! I have to do a little bit of this and try to conserve that because we have to cross that huge gap on over there.
Yeah, at the end of Heatman's stage, there is an absolutely massive gap that there is a Yoku block puzzle you can do, but it is really treacherous, and item 2 is faster anyway. A little bit of a sticky situation here.
Hello? Help! Help!
Nice corner jump. Nice.
I was actually stuck between in the middle of that where you could blow that wall open with Crash Bomb, and sometimes you can zip a little bit in that. I don't think there's actually any use for that here, but in Mega Man 3 there actually was.
So yeah, there's just barely enough item 2 air mode there to make it across that gap.
So I'm just gonna wait for that and be a little bit more conscious of how I proceed forward. So a little bit of a difference between the speed run of Heatman and the maneuvers. So there is no 30, 60, 90 rule in here. There is no 30, 60, 90 frame rule for him to charge up. It's going to be constant every time. So all we have to do is just time to the reaction.
That's actually kind of nice. He also threw the flames so high. There's no chance I was going to hit you.
All right, we're rocking and rolling. We got one more. And iggyzig, would you like a couple donations to be read off?
Thank you kindly. We got $50 from Ryudo. It's going to be taking us on a little journey with their comment. They say, I appreciate you striving to get the fastest time possible. You're guilty of getting Mega Man's gears in motion. It's truly a marvel to see your Capcom.
Just stop, please.
From Ryudo, as you battle for the top of the grid. You're out here fighting these streets in a combat against mortals. Insert fighting game pun here. Much love for the excellence in the FGC and speedrunning communities, as always, brother. Thank you so much, Ryudo.
Can I get a round of applause for Ryudo, please? Combo Breaker FGC commentator extraordinaire. You've actually even heard him if you've looked at our previous Juneteenth GDQ hotfix. He was actually a commentator for my good old friend No Good Citizens' Mission Impossible 64 run, and they did absolutely amazing. One of the best performances of that block. So thank y'all very much for supporting me, especially everybody in the FGC. The FGC will never leave my blood as I, continue to to do the thing with full-time content creation and event promotion and all that. So I'm really, really happy to have people like you have my back.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, Bobby actually runs his own tournaments for several different fighting games. Most recently, the Power Rangers fighting game, Battle for the Grid, correct?
Yeah.
So if you are a fan of fighting game content as well as speedruns and everything in between, I'm telling you guys, twitch.tv/theblacktastic. I'm just saying it.
Also do a whole bunch of other things like, role-playing, tabletop RPG with my good friend adef right here, the Dungeon Master.
That's true.
And I play a Black Solid Snake, so...
Yes. That campaign is called Speedrunners and Dragons. If anybody ever wanted to watch Kung Fu Fruit Cup, Dangers, and the Blacktastic and others play D&D with me, that exists. You can Google it.
Yeah.
PogChamp, I believe, is the relevant emote.
All right, so we're going to be getting into a little bit of a tussle with Mr. Goodwood right here. So we're actually going to switch to the weakness. And actually, this is going to be the only time that I use the heat weapon against Woodman. In the refight, there's a completely different reroute, and it saves a lot of weapon usage and a lot of time.
Yeah, so there are vast numbers of states that I believe the weapon's called Atomic Flame, I think. Heatman's weapon, the charge, there are like 5 different states you can reach, and it just keeps pitching up. And you oftentimes think you're all the way charged up, and you are not.
Yeah.
But the full charge on difficult mode, or I guess the port here, is 2 shots.
Yeah, it can be extremely frustrating if you can't get that fully charged heat. I mean, I think it's like the same as in NES where you only get like about 2 full charges to
think so.
meter, right? So, that's of the essence. iggyzig, as we're watching the eyebrows wiggle, I want to see some donations being read out.
Yeah, we got $25 from Who Grooves On saying, this donation is going towards the Onomichi emote in Yakuza Like a Dragon because, as a Floridian, we believe oranges make anything better. Either way, can't wait to watch another Froob Yakuza run. We are currently at $1,223 out of 5,000. Let's bear down on that orange big head mode, everybody. Let's get the oranges in. Orange, orange, orange. You heard them, chat, completely unprompted. Start that $5 train for that giant orange head. Let's go.
Absolutely. Oh, we've reached the Wily stages now. Everyone's got their favorite song blasting. I want to hear some, da-da-da-da-da-da. This is what you donated for, right? This is why you wanted Mega Man 2. Don't lie. Don't front. Oh, you want to hear this music and you want to see the twig.
Dr. Wowie.
And Dr. Wily, but also the twig. So
this is what good commentary sounds like if anybody's curious at home. So just take notes for your GDQ run, and you can nail it like Bobby and I here.
Absolutely. Oh, item 3, please. Oh, item 3, please. There we go. Now we'll get a short refill over here. So Wily, well, if you're not privy or if you're not knowledgeable of the classic Mega Man series, the final end game stages are basically a slew of like 4 to 6, maybe even more stages. But the number one thing is that your weapons and item reserves do not fill up from stage to stage.
Yo, the drums in this.
So you have to be like really conscious of like how you place your items, how you use your weapons, so that you don't run out towards the end of that fight. So here's a bit of a lag mitigation strat. I'm using regular Buster. Quick Boomerang actually lags this game up by a bit. It's a bit sad, but
there's a background.
There's a background, yeah. It was like a solid black background.
I keep interrupting you with useless commentary, but I'm amazed.
This is what I want. This is why I submitted Wily Wars. There's not enough people like talking about it. Not enough people like having good things to like say about it. There's actually, like really dedicated people to like the speed run, but like half of the people here don't even like know that a game like this existed,
Well, now I know.
This is the very first Mega Man game that's actually been released in a non-Nintendo platform.
Oh.
So, and again, people in the West didn't really have hard copy cartridges of it.
Sure.
So, it just kind of got scattered in the wind. But here we are now.
Here we are, presenting gaming history for the masses.
And again, this game is canonical. Like, Wily just got so peeved that he just wanted to go back in time to the first 3 Mega Mans and see if he could best Mega Man with the same robots that he knows how to fight against. I have no idea.
Everything's canon.
But everything is indeed canon.
I'm interested to see this segment here.
Oh, it's just normal. It's just normal.
Well, I'm interested to see it. Look at him go. So yeah, Mega Man's top run speed in Mega Man 2 is just slow enough that if you run to the right, that once item 2 is accelerated fully, Mega Man sort of straddles it, falls off for 1 frame and is back on and does that like wiggling thing. But if so long as item 2 is fully accelerated, you'll never fall off. Walking to the right. If you walk to the left, you will die.
This is the only segment that will try to use Flash Stopper. Now, this is kind of like an innate weakness to Quickman, but it is actually like incredibly slow on the DPS. And since you can't do any like item cancellations or bringing up the weapon menu, you're just kind of like sitting there until the meter depletes fully. And
especially on the difficult mode, I'm going to keep calling it, Flash Stopper does not do as much, or not, it's not Flash Stopper, that might be a different weapon. Regardless, Flashman's weapon does not do all of Quickman's health, so it's not as useful. Wow, bubble lead here?
Yeah, and instead of like the metal, this pretty much just one-shots. For some reason, metal does not in Wily Wars. And we have a whole bunch of bubble lead or bubble lead. What is?
I called it lead. I don't know. I've only ever seen that word written, so I don't.
That's like the Mega Man community's like Hydro City versus Hydrocity.
Yeah, exactly.
Bubble lead or bubble lead. You're dead wrong.
You were able to hear what they said?
No,
I can't. Yeah, I didn't hear a thing. That's good though. Just act like that's good.
All right, we got a couple more, and the Wily 3 is just a stroll in the park. Iggyzig, I would like to hear your voice for a couple more donations.
You certainly shall, and I certainly will. We got $100 from Flyceratops saying, "Good luck on your run, Bobby. The Brigade has your back." There you go.
Nice.
We also got $100 from No Diggity One saying, "Hey, GDQ, you having a fantastic time watching the Blacktastic rock this run? Of course you are. Thanks again for showcasing this less loved piece of Sega goodness and sharing your amazing self with the rest of us. Incentives to Runner's Choice, and shout out to the Sega crew."
Shout out to the Sega crew. Let me get a round of applause for the Sega crew, baby. Let me tell you about retro communities and speedrunning. They are above one of the most kind and welcoming people. Like, if it wasn't for people that were like so courteous and so willing to share information and and their kindness with me, like there would not have been any interest in speedrunning in like the long term. But
sure,
every game that I've played in like the retro community has been has had people full of nothing but like the kindest folks.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
So shout outs to like the retro community. I mean, like even a slight mention to Vania, the Vania boys and the Vania people over there. Thank y'all very much for having me within your space.
The classic Mega Man community has been such a home for Bobby and I for almost a decade now, if not a decade.
Yeah, my very first performance for Awesome Games Done Quick was in 2016, and that was Mega Man 9.
I did Mega Man 1 at SGDQ 2014.
Woo!
I was 15 years old and my dad was on the couch.
Yo, shout out to supportive parents, right? Por favor. All right, I did this a little bit wrong, but it's fine. So yeah, as you can see, we have very little item 3 left. There's going to be very minimal chances for me to get even more of this platforming off. But this is the purple heck. This is the the ill-fated stage where you can definitely lose a run. You can definitely soft lock yourself if you wanted to expend all of your weapon energy and die.
Noticeably less purple in this version, in a good way, I would say.
Absolutely. I'm just gonna ask for a little bit of serious time as I walk over spikes that could kill me at any second. Okay, we're good.
Nice. The classic skip, using the pause to go around the corner. That was really nice, Bobby. That was a good segment.
Thank you. But we're not done yet. This is a like a really good like gauntlet. A test of like what you can make of all of your utility of your weapons and items and all that stuff. I am barely just holding on to this too, but I actually need this for this really cool fight. So I'm just gonna focus here.
This is probably one of the hardest bosses in classic Mega Man. The crash ammo usage, so critical. Bobby is also expertly, that corner jump is so pivotal. And then dropping the crash bomb in such a way that he wants to blow up the wall and the top turret, which he did, excellent, because that conserves one crash bomb, which Bobby will want later.
Yes. I do want this one crash bomb. There is a very unique piece of tech in the Wily Wars that was actually found through the task. Can I wall jump, please? No? Okay.
There you go. Nice.
But I do want to hold on to that for
Yes.
you know, the very last bit.
The crash bomb is super powerful.
And you're gonna see why. Well, I mean, we got refights coming on up. So iggyzig, you got anything to read out, please?
Indeed, I do. Thank you, Bobby. We got $25 saying had to donate while Bobby is on. Big love for his energy and big love for Doctors Without Borders. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. We also got $25 from Cartridge Blowers, itemizing their donation, saying donating for 3 reasons. 1, Bobby, watching your streams during the day at work helped the day go by so quickly. You're one of my favorite streamers, so thank you for doing what you do. 2, Mega Man 3 is the superior game. It's got Snake Man, for goodness sake. And then number 3, all your donations go to Doctors Without Borders, the world's best charity. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you very much for that
Very
heartfelt
nice.
message, Cardi B. Thank you. And y'all have heard him on the GDQ host. Well, I mean, all throughout this week, so make sure to you know, spread some love during the hosting segments of the. And let's keep this on rolling, especially towards Halo Infinite. I want Halo Infinite to be met.
There's some really cool strats in Halo Infinite. You're not going to want to miss that run.
All right, a little bit of a reroute here.
So yeah, Woodman has a lot of soft weaknesses in this game, which is a classic Mega Man sort of trope and term for when a boss has a true weakness. So Woodman's true weakness is Heatman's weapon. It does the most damage. And then a soft weakness is a weapon that does more than the Buster, but less than the quote-unquote true weakness. So Woodman has air. The Metal Blade also does a significant portion. So yeah, there are several bosses where Bobby will be using what is not technically the true weakness. Another one here, Bobby will be not using Flashman's weapon here, as discussed previously.
I'm actually be using this.
Wow, what?
Kami! Please don't jump. Thank you. Kami! There we go.
Okay, nice. Yeah, leave him hanging. Leave him hanging. People love Dragon Ball, Bobby. And they love Bobby. I heard that one. They said we love Bobby.
We love you too.
Oh my gosh.
All right, last couple of bits, and then we're gonna show you what this crash bomb is all about. Hopefully I can get it. It's one shot. If I miss it, I'll feel really bad, and I'll have to spend another 12 seconds trying to, you know, do the thing. But if we do get it, you'll see a very, very unique, not able to be performed on NES strategy.
Oh, sweet. I can't wait.
No pressure.
No pressure. So yeah, Flashman has this interesting AI when you hit him with the Metal Blade where he's just like walking back and forth, just hanging out.
Right,
Yeah, without being able to mash, that's such an interesting fight. Yeah, so Metal Blade here, an interesting weapon in that Bobby can direct it diagonally, pretty unique for the Mega Man series, allowing him to hit that sweet spot on the Wily machine. And there we go. Oh! Yes! Yes!
The Phase 2 Wily machine skip!
Okay, that's what the crash bomb was for.
That's what the crash bomb was for!
So the crash bomb explodes out, right? And it kills the machine and then keeps blowing up and hits the capsule before Phase 2 can even start.
That's all I wanted to show off.
Well, you did it. You did it. Let's get another round of applause for that, gamers.
I mean, everything is not over yet. We still gotta, you know, not hug the alien. But it's still really... It's been a really great time. I wasn't expecting to play Mega Man 2. I was a little bit nervous to, you know, not getting any of the tricks or like die or anything, but I think it's been a pretty solid performance, and I really hope that you've been enjoying the whole entirety of Mega Man blocks, as we have a lot of obscure titles that hopefully you will, you know, come to play next.
Bobby, you've been killing it. This is a great run.
Thank you. All right. Time's gonna be on the final hit, obviously.
Yo.
Hit me.
So contact damage on the alien does a ton. So Bobby's really expertly avoiding getting touched here. 2 more shots.
And time, okay.
Time.
Oh my God.
Oh. And that has been the Wily Wars. That is only one of 4 potential games that you can play in this package. Again, it was featured at a previous GDQ where someone ran the Wily Tower, which is its own beast. You get to build out your custom Mega Man with all the items and all the weapons from 1 through 3. I definitely recommend y'all give it a fair shot. Thank you very much, Ada, for being on my couch. It's been really good just getting to know you throughout GDQ.
Can I get a hug? Can I get a hug? Can I get a hug?
Of course.
I love Bobby. Follow this man.
Yo, shout outs to the brigade. Shout outs to my partner. Shout outs to Sega Crew. Shout outs to everybody that's been continuing to pour in with the donations so far. Let's make this another milestone event. Take care. We'll see you soon with even more Mega Man. Bye, Papat. We'll see ya.
Thank you again so much, Bobby the Blacktastic, for that phenomenal Mega Man 2 run. And adef with his adroit, entertaining, and always super funny commentary. We got one more donation, $50. I was just saving this to play Bobby out. Hype for Bobby! One more time, come on! All right, we've got some more Mega Man action coming up when we return. So hey, get yourself an E-Tank, L-Tank, M-Tank, W-Tank, whatever's your poison. Go grab yourself one, but we'll be back in just a moment because we'll be returning shortly at SGDQ 2022. Welcome back, everybody, to Summer Games Done Quick 2022. It's been a good time. It's been a fun time. It's been a well time. We're going to be capping off this Mega Man block. But first, this crowd. Yeah, let me hear you again. No, I couldn't hear you. No, I still can't. Hold, let me take off this headset. Y'all hear that? I sure did. Woo! It's better than espresso, let me tell you. Bien hecho, a todos. I love it. I love you. But coming up next, to cap off this Mega Man block. We have ourselves setting up right now a bona fide, certified Mega Man master, but Pop Dot. It's gonna be taking us through an any percent run, or I guess the get the bird beat run percent of Mega Man 5, the venerable, the classic speed game for the Nintendo Entertainment Computer Video Platforming System. We're gonna have all your favorite Mega Man 5 Robot Masters. We're gonna have your Gravity Man. We're gonna have your Wave Man. We're gonna have your Star Man. We're gonna have your Charge Man. We're gonna have your Hero Man. I don't really know what helicopters have to do with delicious pita bread filled with lamb with creamy tzatziki sauce on it, but still, whatever. It's gonna be incredible, it's gonna be delicious. And for Pop Dot, it's gonna be serving it for you in a momentary moment, so stick around. Hey, we are proceeding apace on that Ono Michio mode for Yakuza Like a Dragon. Nearly it's $1,700 out of 5,000. We have about the end of this run and the interview afterwards before we need to get that met. So it's time to bear down on that, everyone. Get those donations and put towards it. We got $25 from Elo with the right idea, saying, so excited for the Yakuza Like a Dragon run. It was so hard to choose between the Karoke and Ono Michio incentives, so why not both? Why not both? Exactly. Thank you so much for that. And it's just a refresher. Some of you may be just coming in, being new to this whole GDQ au neuf. So let me just kind of redirect you how to go ahead and get your donations and put towards an incentive. You go to gamesdonequick.com or click the donate button below the channel stream that you're seeing right now. You go in there, put in your information, put in your generous donation, generate some generosity there. And at the very bottom, where it says, would you like to put your money towards incentives? Go ahead and click yes, or I would like to put money towards incentives. Go ahead and find that Ono Ichio mode selection, put your donation towards it, click the button, go through the payment process, and you're good to go. Easy peasy, 3 lemon shot squeezy. Go ahead and get it in, especially for Ono Ichio mode. Let's go. Hey, we got ourselves a $100 donation from Super Jamoose. This gentleman has a very golden voice. Let me see if I can do it justice. A humble offering for the mighty MSF and the mighty Mega Man block. For everlasting peace, stay determined, go fast. Thank you, Super Jamoose. We do appreciate it. Love you, man. Got ourselves $25 from Crow, saying, boy, this man sure is mega. Happy SGDQ, everyone. I'm loving the mega block, and greetings from Buffalo. Well, hello, Buffalo. Hey, we got $100 from Jabberwocky saying, much love to the Blue Bombers and all the runners. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. We have a very generous $100 donation from Oyster. Their comment simply reads, Mega Block, Mega Prizes. Yeah, the prizes for this Mega Man block are just unreal. Those patches are beautiful. That Wily silhouette portrait just makes me want to, be nefarious and also eat a salad. There you go. And also, did you know a single $25 donation will get you in the running to take home any or all of those prizes, provided you get picked? And you can put those $20 towards the Ono Ichio mode. We are approaching $1,900 out of 5,000. We're at $2,100. Over $2,100 for Onomichio mode. We're halfway there almost. Whoa! Let's keep it going, everybody. Let's go. Leonid donates $100, says, let's get the high donation train going. Let's rock this station to the train station. Donation goes to Caster's Choice. Make the train go hype! And I do believe it's going to be going to the Onomichio, interchange, and then going towards the rest of those Like a Dragon incentives onto me, Big Head Orange Man mode. It's going to be good. Got a very generous $25 donation towards MSF from Xandra. They say, good morning, Mega Man. Well, it's morning somewhere. Today is my birthday, and I couldn't think of a better gift than the Mega Man block on GDQ. Speed on, runners, for everlasting peace, less than 3. Thank you so much, Xandra. Happy birthday. We hope to give you the gift of a giant orange head man. I really want to see it. Let's see it happen, folks. We have a donation with just indomitably powerful clarity of purpose from Mellowosity with their $50 donation. They say, fruit, head, 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 fruit, head. I'm gonna guess that went towards the Onomichio mode donation. I'm pretty sure it did, but thank you so much. Fruithead, yes indeed. Still setting up for the 5th outing speed run of our little Robot Blue Boy, our magnificent Robot Blue Boy. Lots of hype, lots of awesomeness. We got Shamsel with a $100 donation saying, donating for all the great mega runs in this block with runners, powering up to show their extreme skills to gather donations for the war against insufficient health care. Thank you so much. Also, Gunvolt Chronicles. Got $100 from Bard621 saying, I'm not gonna lie, the prizes look awesome. And I had to donate during the mega block because I grew up with the Blue Bomber. Donation goes to Runner's Choice. Well, thank you, Bard, and thank you for that contribution towards Big Orange Headman mode. Appreciate it. All right, everybody.